Hello, and welcome to Rolling Out Star Studio. I'm your host, Portia Monique, and today we have the fabulous pleasure of speaking with actress, producer, designer, entrepreneur, girl boss extraordinaire, Angela Simmons. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
Hello. Such a pleasure to have you here with us today. And we're going to be talking about a couple of things, but I want to get started with just Angela. So you got your new show, season 2. Bring us up to speed on where season 1 left off and where season 2 takes us.
I mean, season 1, it's pretty much similar. It's just different layers of me. I mean, relationship advice. This season is going to be, I'm cooking, I'm doing fitness workouts, I'm doing tutorials, I'm teaching you what to wear on dates or what I would wear, and just like, and I said fitness. It's a lot of different stuff. It's a mixture. I feel like, just Angela is just like the layers of myself.
Yeah. And of course, just in time for Black History Month. So it debuts on Thursday, February 15th, 9 p.m. on Aspire TV. So we can't wait to see it, but we did get a chance to get a preview of some of the episodes in 201. It kind of did bring us up to speed on what it is that you're doing, who you're dating. You gave us a tour of your house, but let us into your day-to-day life as an entrepreneur and a girl boss. What else can we expect?
You can expect what you're basically saying. That's what the show is going to pretty much show you. I say that I feel like on social media, you only get like 5 seconds or just clips and pictures of what my life is like. So being able to actually sit down and talk to you guys like this, I feel like you'll get to learn a lot more about me on my show like that, because I'm speaking to you as if you're my friend and letting you in on just what I have going on, or tips and things that I've learned on my journey that I can share with you guys to hopefully better your life.
Yeah. And you talked about now you're a country girl. You said that a couple of times in the episode. Now you're a country girl. Let's talk about the transition from big city life to country living. How has that been for you?
Man, it's definitely a change. I'm a New Yorker by heart and will always pretty much be. It's different. Mm-hmm. It's giving different, but hey, I love it. There's a lot of things that I'll be doing out here. My son loves it. I'm doing it for him. So it's definitely a change. I am now. I'm next to lots of animals and other stuff. I'm not in the city anymore. It's quite a change.
Yeah. We are here for it. We love to see it. I actually attended college in the country, so I became a country girl too. I love country living as opposed to big city living. I'm from San Francisco, and so being able to see the green grass, and even though it might be a nuisance, some of those animals, I had them in my attic a couple times. It's still a good change. It's different. It's definitely different. Now, we've seen you grow up on TV, from Run's House to growing up hip hop. And we've seen you evolve from this young girl to this flourishing entrepreneur girl boss. Of course, you're the daughter of rap pioneer Rev Run and the niece of Russell Simmons. But when you look at your lineage and your family roots, there's an expectation to be the best of the best, the best of your generation. Right. How do you navigate being one of the best of your generation?
You know what? I think focusing on your own plate, doing what you do at your best, to me, not making anything else around you competition, being supportive to others. Like I said, I feel like as long as I'm focused on what I'm doing, head down, making sure I'm doing what I'm doing, then I'm good, and being happy. I think being happy is an accomplishment, making sure that you're in a space where you're actually happy with what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. And how do you navigate between all of the different businesses that you have? Because you have so many, you're doing well in so many. You also have to juggle set life. You also have to juggle being a mom. You also have to juggle being fine and pretty and doing all of the glamorous things that we see you do on social media. How do you juggle them all and still have time for yourself?
Time management, making time for myself. I always say just making sure you make time for what you want. When people want to do things, you make time for it. So yeah, I mean, time management, figuring out how to make it make sense. 24 hours in a day, breaking it up, how many, just splitting it up throughout the week, knowing my son's schedule, what he has going on, how to make it make sense, making sure I have dates with him, like all of it. I'm juggling it all.
Yeah. And you it seems as if you do it so effortlessly, but being a woman, I know we make things seem easy anyway. So tell us, what type of things do you do for self-care? Because you're always, running from one end to the next, doing something.
Yeah, I mean, I'm big on self-care. So self-care is going to always go back to my fitness, working out, facials, taking care of myself is self-care. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Finding time for yourself is self-care. And I make sure I do that every day. Some point, I need my time. I need my me time uninterrupted. If that's the gym and me zoning out, then that's what it is. And that's guaranteed usually every day. Even if I normally top a day is my thing, unless I have to start extremely early with other stuff. But that's my me time.
Mhm. Now, I want to go back to the show for a minute, just Angela. And you open the show with a tour of your home. You call it Chateau Simmons Sutton.
Yeah.
So tell us more about Chateau Simmons Sutton.
It's my son and I's little oasis and happy place. It's our first place together. I knew he was ready for a home. We were in a condo, which was large, but I feel like he's a growing young man, and I wanted to grant him the space and access to be able to grow up in a home. So it's a fun house. Always a lot going on in here.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen in the first episode for season 2, we saw a lot going on with that as well. Now take us into your area of the kitchen, right? So the kitchen is where you describe people having itis and you come in the living room area.
Yeah.
You went vegan?
I've been vegetarian well over 15 years or maybe longer. I don't even know anymore. I stopped counting. And then I decided to go vegan this last year. I just cut eggs out. That was the only thing holding me back.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
And so how has that transition been? So are you a raw vegan? Are you
No, I'm not raw. No, but I do eat raw Wednesdays. I started that this year.
So what does that look like? Help us out.
So raw eating is eating nothing cooked. So you're eating like greens, you're eating nuts that are not cooked, fruits, things that are not cooked, unprocessed stuff. So every Wednesday, that's been my goal, is to eat raw Wednesdays.
Okay. Now I know when I go on a diet, my entire house is on a diet. So is that the same for you? I know it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle for you, but is that the same for you? As everyone in your house or your home? Are they vegan-ish?
Well, I introduced it. My son knows how to eat vegan. He's not vegan though, but I give him the option to grow and to be the person he wants to be. But he is, I think I allow everyone to do what they want to do, but I give you the tips and I give you the knowledge that you need to know. And if you want to go this way or that way, that's on you. But hey, I'm not going to force no one to do anything. I just kind of give everyone pointers and tips.
Options. Yeah. We love that. Now, you also, like, just Angela is kind of sort of an open book. So let's just ask the question. So you did bring it up in the series. You did bring it up in episode 201. Everybody wants to know, are you dating? Are you dating? Will we see that roll out and unfold on Just Angela?
If I'm dating, but right now I'm not. I'm not with anyone.
Okay.
I mean, dating is constantly weighing your options, but I'm not in anything right now.
Okay. And then another segment that I thought was interesting on the show was Diamond of the Day. How do you come up with your advice and your topics for Diamond of the Day?
It just depending on where the episode went and kind of like where we can dig in there, with the Diamond of the Day. Funny enough, I have a diamond tattooed behind my ear. I'm really big with that, like pressure makes diamonds. So I just have, I have a program called Pressure Makes Diamonds. I'm all about it.
Yeah. Okay. And so I want to give you an opportunity to talk about some of the other projects that you're working on as well, and then some of your businesses. But before we get out of here, let's talk about your co-hosting gig with Social Society.
Yes, I just started with that. Just started filming. It's been going really well. I have three other co-hosts with me: Reginae Carter, Kendra G, and Kendall Kendall. Definitely has been a cool experience thus far, and it aired yesterday, so you can check it out.
Okay. And what type of things will you guys be talking about on that show as well? It's called Social
Everything's
Society.
social, right? Everything's
Okay.
social, fun, funny, real, honest, raw. Like it's really good stuff.
Okay. And tell us about some of your other projects as well that you have going on.
Yes, I'm currently on Grown Up Hip Hop right now, which is on WeTV. SimmonsBeauty.com. Check out my skincare line. I'm growing it and working on a couple of different outlets with that. This is really my main thing. I mean, I'm doing a lot in television. I'm doing a lot in film. I'm writing some projects. I'm working.
Yeah, you are.
Working. Mm-hmm.
Book busy working. If a young woman wanted to follow in your footsteps, what would be some practical advice that you would tell her?
Um, I would say, because this is the question I've been asked a couple of times even today, to go for it. You know, I think a lot of times the things that hold anyone back. I've even seen friends like this around me where they want to do something, but they're like, where do I start? You know, and my biggest thing is going to be just start. You know, like just start somewhere. Open up your company. Do some research, but just start. Like, don't let years and years go by and then you let the passion fade behind something. I think the biggest thing is to start, do the research, find mentors, intern, do what you can do to get where you have to go.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then with it being Black History Month, share with us some of the people who inspired you that were a part of Black history, women. Let's talk about some of the women.
Okay, so many, obviously. I would say, I mean, there's tons of women that I can reference back to, but even I would say just now being present and thinking of the women that inspire me in this day and age, being like our Oprahs, being our, you know, Beyoncés and people who continue to be strong women who inspire me. That's what I would say.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And speaking of the Oprahs and the Beyoncés, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years?
5 and 10 years, those are both large jumps. 5 years, further along than where I'm at. Maybe another kid in.
Yes.
Hopefully selling my company, Simmons Beauty. There's so much. It's like a book if I sit and tell you where I'd be. 10 years is an extreme jump. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be married within the next couple of years. So that would meet the 5-year mark. But yeah, just blossoming and happy. You know, I think that's the biggest thing I want, is to be happy. You know, and you can have all these great goals and materialistic goals and what seems to be great, but the best thing will be is peace and happiness for me.
Yeah, happiness is very important. Happiness, peace of mind is very important. So those are definitely some important goals. Well, tell us, where can we follow you? Where can we keep up with all of the things that you have going on, including all of your businesses? And how do we just watch for it?
Angela Simmons on Instagram, SimmonsBeauty.com, all of that. Everything's always going to be on my page. Just follow me.
We do, girl. And we love all of the videos that you put out, all of the commentary and all of that. It's so great and it's fun to watch. So thank you for sharing your life with us and being the best of a generation. We definitely appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So thank you for stopping by Rolling Out Star Studio. It's been a pleasure. And we will watch out for all of the things that you have going on. Just Angela's, Social Society, WeTV's Growing Up Hip Hop, Simmons Beauty, being a mom, continuing to watch your social media. We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you so much.